the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge meet discover. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel, side by side each day. Travel with ease, learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. Yeah. With ABIODUN, SAMSON on the mic. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. On JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Every with peace, learn education and travel simple. Travel with ease, stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge meets discovery. See the world the smarter way. Travel with ease. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge meet discover. See the world the smart.
Good afternoon and a very welcome to Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, wherever you are listening from and whatever you are doing at this moment. We are glad that you have tuned into another exciting episode. My name is ABIODUN SAMSON and I will be your presenter on this journey of discovery, of inspiration and learning. Travel with Ease, it's a show that we know that this is where your education meets travel, simply by travel experience, widely expanding your knowledge of the world around you. And as you know that this program comes in two beautiful segments, and Travel with Ease is divided into two engaging segments. In our first segment, we dive into the world of travels. We explore fascinating destinations, unique environments, and the hidden gems across the globe. And we also share practical travel tips. We highlight a must-visit location, and we also discuss the beautiful connections that unite us all through travel. And also in the second segment, we bring you our book review segment. And you know that in a world where the culture of reading is gradually fading, Travel with Ease aims to reignite that passion through audio documentaries and insightful book reviews covering various aspects of life, where we encourage learning, reflections, and personal growth, all in one story at a time. So, I want to tell you to sit back, relax, and let's make this journey together. This is Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge meet discover. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and try.
Welcome back. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And as you know that today we want to talk about that one letter and one yes, that single page that can decide your travel story. And today on Travel with Ease, we want to break down the exact ingredients of a winning visa cover letter. What embassies look for, what gets ignored, and what get approved. So today it's all about the winning visa cover letter, the hidden ingredients that makes applications succeed. And that is what we'll be looking at this afternoon on Travel with Ease, Your Education and Travel Simplified. So what you're going to do for me is to just grab a book and a pen. So we've discussed this important aspect this afternoon on the program Travel with Ease. Let's take a moment.
Travel with ease. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with ease. Travel with ease, stress-free journeys. Your education, travel simplified. Travel with ease, knowledge me discover. See the world the smart.
All right. Thank you for grabbing your pen and your paper because today promises to be informative and I want to talk about the visa cover letter. And not just a visa cover letter, and it's not just a formal letter, but a strategic document that speak for you when you are not in the room. Because the truth is simple. Your visa cover letter is your first impression, your personal voice, and your silent interview. And many people lose visa opportunities not because they are not qualified, not because they are not genuine, but because they don't know how to communicate their story properly. That is what happens. And today, I will break it down for you step by step, the ingredients step by step on Travel with Ease. Now, the first thing we need to know is what is a cover letter. Yes, what is a cover letter? It's very, very important. We need to know the meaning of a cover letter. So, in a name language, if we want to talk about what is a cover letter, we want to say that a cover letter, as you see it, it is not a begging letter. It is not a long life of your story. A cover letter, it's not a prayer point. A cover letter, it's not a motivational speech. Yes, I need to start by saying that a cover letter is not a letter for you to beg them to accept you into their country. It's not a letter that you have to tell them the beginning, how you started growing up and all of that. And it is not a letter for prayer points, and it is not a letter for motivational speech. Now, what is a cover letter? A visa cover letter is a professional explanation of who you are. Yes, who you are. By telling them why you are traveling, what you would do, how long you will stay, how you will fund the trip, why you will return. Let me take that again. A cover letter is a professional explanation of who you are, why you are traveling, what you will do, how long you will stay, and how you will fund the trip, and finally, why you will return back to your country. That is what a cover letter is. It answers the silent questions in the mind of the visa officers because every visa officer is thinking. They are thinking of all of these things that, is this person genuine? Is this person honest? Is this person financially stable? Is this person a risk to our country? Or will this person return? Yes, those are the questions that goes through the mind of the visa officers, and they want to know all of this. Now, as we say that your letter must speak to all these fears that they have without you sounding defensive. Do you get that point? I'm going to take it again. Your letter must speak of all these fears that is in the mind of visa officers without you sounding defensive in your letter. So let's take a break. When I come back, we shall continue from there. I hope you've gotten one or two things from what I just said right now. It's still Travel with Ease, and we are looking at one letter, one yes. On Travel with Ease, your education in travel simplified on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Let's take a moment.
Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Oh, travel with peace. Stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge makes you small free. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Oh, travel with ease. Learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. With ABIODUN, SAMSON on the mic. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Travel with ease. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Stress-free journeys. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge mix perfectly. See the world the smarter way. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you try.
All right, welcome back. It's still Travel with Ease, your education in travel simplified on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And we are still looking at one letter, one yes. And we are looking at the ingredient that will give you a good cover letter. Yes, that is what we are looking at this afternoon. One letter, one yes, that single page can decide your travel story. And I've just given us what a visa letter is, that it is a professional explanation of who you are by telling them why you are traveling, what you will do, how long you will stay, and how you will fund the trip, and why you will return back to your country. And we would be looking at the core ingredients of a good visa cover letter. Now let's go into the real ingredients. If you are with me, I am ready, and I want you to grab your pen and your paper. So we'll talk it out this afternoon on Travel with Ease. Now, when you think of a visa cover letter, like a cooking is a perfect meal. Like for every cooking, it's always good that you get all the ingredients in place. So if one ingredient is missing, then the taste is going to be wrong. So the first ingredient that we'll be looking at is giving them the clear identity of you, the clear identity. And what are your clear identity? You must clearly state your full name. Yes, you must clearly state your full name, your passport number, your nationality, your occupation. When you do all of these, this builds trust and also a structure. They can actually trace your name, they can trace your passport number, they can trace your nationality if you're from Nigeria or any other country, and also your occupation. So this is going to build trust and also build a structure for you. And that is the first ingredient. Now moving forward to the second ingredient. Now this has to do with the purpose of travel. What is the purpose of your travel? Yes, it must be clearly stated. You must be able to tell them why you are going to that place, what you would do, and where you will go. Yes, where you will go. It's important. That three things is important. Why you are going to that place, what you would do, and where you will go. Now, don't give them a vague statement like, I want to explore opportunities. It is so wrong to say that in your cover letter, that I want to explore opportunities. You can use clarity like, I am traveling for a 7-day tourism visit to visit the historical site in Paris and attend a tourism tour. Now you've specified the days, you specify what you would do and where you would go from the example I just gave by saying I'm traveling for a 7-day tourism visit to visit historical sites in Paris and attend a tourism tour. You've given them the why you are going, what you would do, and where you will go. And that is ingredient number 2. I hope you are taking note. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM.
Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Oh, travel with ease. Learn it right. Education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Day or night. Your trusted voice on radio. ABIODUN, SAMSON on the mic. Every Wednesday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Travel with ease. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Stress-free journeys. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets prosperity. See the world a smarter way. Yeah, yeah. Open your mind, see the world with ease. Learn as you travel, travel with peace. Oh, travel with peace. Stress-free journeys. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets discovery. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go.
All right, welcome back. It's still Travel with Ease, your education in travel simplified on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And we've talked about 2 important ingredients, which talked about your clear identity and the purpose of travel that we just talked about right now. That you shouldn't use vague statement like I want to explore opportunities. There is nothing like I want to explore opportunities in a visa cover letter, you make sure you specify why you are going, what you would do, and where you will go. And the ingredient number 3 that we'll be talking about is your duration and date. Yes. Now, the reason why this is an important ingredient is that visa officers, they hate uncertainty. Yes, they hate uncertainty. You need to let them know your states, your entering date, your exit date, and the length of your stay, because they say clarity build confidence. So you need to let them know all of these details. It will let them know, okay, this person is going to a particular state in the country, in our country, and this person is entering on the 28th, and this person is leaving on the 2nd of February, and the length of stay is going to be like 3 days. Yes, they should know all of that because it's going to build a confidence in that. And the next ingredient is the ingredient number 4. This has to do with your financial proof explanation. Yes, financial proof explanation. That is, don't just attach bank statements. Explain them. Yes, explain them. It's important. You can see right now when you buy things in Nigeria, they want you to put a remarks whether the money, what the money is for. Is it for groceries? Is it for food items? Is it for foodstuffs and all of that? You need to specify. So when you are attaching the bank statement, you need to explain them. You need to let them know who is sponsoring you, your source of fund, and your proof of income. It's very, very important. Your proof of income, your source of fund, and who is sponsoring, because money without explanation looks suspicious. Yes, money without explanation looks suspicious. And that will be moving us to the ingredient number 5. Let's take a moment.
Stress-free journey. Your education and travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge meets discovery. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go. Books that teach you all you should know. We read, review, and guide your way. Learning and travel side by side each day. Oh, travel with ease.
If you're just tuning in, you're right on time. This is Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM, the only radio station that is broadcasting for us, situated at 1 Church Street, Joyce B Road, Okeado, in the city of Ibadan, Nigeria. And this afternoon, we are talking about one letter and one yes. How you can write a visa cover letter that you will get your yes instantly. And we've talked about 4 ingredients that you should have. 4 ingredients that you should take note of, because those ingredients is going to help you build trust, is going to help you build confidence, is going to help you build clarity about who you are. And one of the first ingredients I talked about is a clear identity of who you are, your full name, your passport number, your nationality, and your occupation. And this will build trust for you and a structure that you can rely on. And also the ingredient number 2 that I talked about is the purpose of travel. Yes, your purpose is very, very important. You should clearly state why are you going to that place? What will you be doing? And where will you go when you get there? And I said that no use of vague statement like I want to explore opportunities, that make sure you use words with clarity, telling them that you are going for a 7-day tourism visit to an historic site in a particular country that you want to go, and you finally want to attend a tourism tour in that particular place. And the third ingredient I talked about, for those that are just tuning in, is the duration and dates. Yes, duration and dates. Telling you that visa officers, they hate uncertainty. They want you to be sure of whatever you want to do. And they want to know the date you are entering the particular country and the day you want to exit the country, and the length of your stay. It's very, very important and paramount to them. And when they get all of these informations, it builds what we call clarity. It builds confidence for you. And the next one I talked about before we go on break, it's the financial proof explanation. And I said that our money without explanation looks suspicious. Yes, you need to let them know who is sponsoring you, the source of your fund, and your proof of income. So the next one I will be talking about right now is talking about your strong home ties. Yes, the next ingredient, number 5, is your strong home ties. When we talk about strong home ties, this is one of the most important ingredients. You must prove you have a reason to return. You must prove to them that you have a reason to return. It's very, very important. If you do not have a reason to return, they will know that this guy is just leaving his or our country to, run away or use our country as a cover up. And for every country, they are trying to, reduce the rates at which they cater for things. Yes. And for their country that has structures and all of that, they want to know how many people they have at a particular time and the amount of supplies that would be held. So there won't be there won't be less of a supply for the rest of the people. So they need to know your proof that you have reasons to return. What are these proofs? Letting them know you have a job here, you have a business here in Nigeria, you have a family, you have a property, you have a school, you have responsibility. All of these are ties that make them believe that if you go, you're going to return. That you just go because you need to relax yourself. You're just going there because you have a whole lot of things to do, but you need a vacation, and that is why you choose their country. And in the mind of the visa officers, they believe that you are bringing in money to their economy, and then you have a job that makes you a financial stable person. And then, you know what they would think? They would think this person is financially capable of this trip. So what do? Let's grant this visa. And those are the things that comes to their mind. I hope you are getting something this afternoon on Travel with Ease on the topic, one letter and one yes, and telling you those ingredients you need to put together to write a visa cover letter that would give you that visa yourself. It's still Travel with Ease on JDN Radio 101.5 FM. Let's take a moment.
See the world with ease. Learn as you travel. Travel with ease. Travel with ease. Stress-free journeys. Your education. Travel simplified. Travel with ease. Knowledge need discovered. See the world the smarter way. From visas and flights to places to go.